DIY Disaster, Treehouse Edition. So, last Saturday morning, my dad and I decided to tackle what we thought would be a quick and easy DIY project, building a new shelf for the living room. You know, just a little father-son bonding over some sawdust and wood glue. We gathered our materials, which included a few planks of wood, a hammer, and some nails. But as we laid out our supplies, my dad suddenly had a brilliant idea. Why stop at a shelf when we could build something grander? A treehouse, perhaps. Now, I don't know what possessed him to think a treehouse belonged in a living room, but who was I to question the wisdom of a man who once tried to microwave a pizza on a metal tray? As the hours ticked by, what started as a straightforward project quickly spiraled out of control. My dad, armed with a handsaw and an overzealous spirit, began cutting the planks into strange, mismatched shapes. "It's for the roof," he said, as if that explained why one piece looked like a lopsided parallelogram. Meanwhile, I was tasked with hammering nails into places where nails probably shouldn't go. By lunchtime, our living room looked like a lumberjack's fever dream. Sawdust covered everything: couch, TV, even the dog, who wisely retreated to the safety of the backyard. Our neighbor, Tom, popped by to borrow some sugar and almost dropped the measuring cup when he saw the chaos unfolding in our house. "Are you building Noah's Ark in here?" he asked, eyeing the structure that now reached perilously close to the ceiling. My dad, ever the optimist, replied, "Noah's Ark? PFFT, we're building the Taj Mahal." Tom, not one to miss a beat, commented, "I think you nailed it, literally." The pun was bad, but it lightened the mood as we continued our absurd construction. By the end of the day, we stood back to assess our masterpiece. Our treehouse was a bizarre amalgamation of misaligned wood and haphazardly placed nails, more akin to modern art than architecture. As we admired our creation, my mom walked in, took one look, and said, "I see you two really outdid yourselves this time." With a sigh and a chuckle, my dad replied, "Well, we always knew we were better at making a mess than making sense. But hey, if anyone asks why there's a treehouse in the living room, we'll just tell them we couldn't see the wood for the trees."